Hello, welcome back to my channel, Ultraviolet Light. This video I want to talk about some things that have been on my mind, especially in my personal life and my relationships with people, and what type of relationship it is and who they are and the type of person they are. And I realized that, one of the traits of you being a divine person is when you have people in your life and they're open, you help transform them. I notice in my life, especially with men, that when I'm with a man and we really engage into each other, and it's not just like it's not it gets sexual, but more mental and emotional with a man. They change after me. They change. And how they change is like they might not still be shit, but they're more conscious, they're more spiritually aware of things. They start actually diving a little more deeper into their gifts and with their magic, good or bad. And this is the thing. I've let men in my past beat me down, and I'm not even just talking about physically, because I had an ex. I talked about it. I made a video about surviving a karmic masculine, and he was physically abusive as well as emotional and mental. But as far as just even emotionally and mentally, I let men determine my worth at a point in time, to the point where I didn't even have self-worth. I lived in darkness for a long time, in plain sight, and it was just, my earlier years was really rough for me. So now that I'm older and I have a more broad and conscious perspective of life and situations, as far as being a quote-unquote divine feminine, even though I feel like I'm much more than that, because based off of, you Google it and they'll give you, this is a list of the divine feminine. I'm so much more than that. I've been on this spiritual journey, altogether, it started almost 10 years ago. It will be 10 years in 2022. My first ascension was 2012. So it's about to be a decade. As a quote-unquote divine feminine, I would just say a goddess, because that seems more fitting. When you're a goddess, when you realize you're a goddess, you have to learn to not give a fuck. And that's part of letting go, and I had to learn that, and I'm still learning that. I have to learn to let go of things that keep pushing and keep being the healer that I am. A lot of people can't handle the intensity that comes with our type of energy. And I have to learn to step back and not try to force things because I'm so attached to it. I had to learn to detach and let go of things, regardless if I still have emotion towards that person or situation. And the type of person I am is kind of hard to do, but it's been getting easier because I'm getting wiser, and I have a better understanding. And the times that we living in are they're very heavy. These are very heavy times. And I already have enough stress, and I don't need more stress, because all that's going to do is just break my body down more until I get sick, and then I'm in the hospital, and who knows if I'm going to survive or not. So I just choose to step away from people, places, situations that I know are not going to benefit me, that's going to hurt me in the long run. And it's not even just my feelings. You know, when people keep hurting you, like I said, like I made a video about emotions or power, right? When you speak into the water, it changes the vibration. We're made of 70% of water. So when someone is constantly beating you down, it's changing your frequency. It's changing your vibration. It's literally changing the cells in your body. So it's like, I'm not going to deal with that. And also, we're not here to save everybody. I had to learn, I'm not here, like when I first got on this journey, I'm thinking like, yeah, I'm here to save everybody. Yeah, and then as I look at my life and I look at, how the world's been, like doing my history, like reading up on the real history of things, not the bullshit they want to dangle in our face, the truth, I realized that I'm leaving people right where they're at. Everybody can't be saved. I'm the type of person, I'm only going to be there for people that it's not even just more so you got to be there for me, but you have to be there for yourself. You got to put in the work. You have to dive deep. You have to face who you are, and that shit is fucking scary and painful at the same time. But regardless how scary it is, it changes you for the better. It really does. Because I feel like after that you graduated, it's a rebirth. Pain is like death, Because after pain, you eventually heal. It's like death and a rebirth. It's transformation. We're constantly transforming ourselves every day. We're constantly going under death and transformation every day. Every day. In every area of our lives. I had to learn to step back, and I had to really learn life and really understand, who I am or where I stand, especially with men, because I feel like with me, like men try to get the cheat codes from me, and you can't do that. You're not going to get the cheat codes from me. You got to work for this. I had to work to be where I'm at. So you got to work for it. And then you're a man, so you got to really work. You have to really work on yourself. I remember like some years ago, it was like 4 years ago or something like that. My quote unquote twin said to me, like, I know what you're trying to do. You're just trying to turn me into a man. I said, I can't turn you into no man. That's a choice you gotta make. I can only give you the keys. I can only give you the knowledge. That's up to you if you want to apply it or not. I'm not here. I don't have a son. So I'm not here to be a man's mama. I'm going to be a parent to my own goddamn kids. And I'm not taking care of and babying no man. These men, they think they could just ice skate their way out of things. They want the easy way out. No, being a divine feminine, we ain't have it easy. So we're not going to make it easy for y'all. Y'all got to go through the same boot camp, the same training that we had to go through to be who we are today. I have a friend. After he met me, he changed, you know. I noticed he started being around different people, you know, more, I guess, woke, you know what I'm saying? He looks better now. He's doing better, you know, so it does work. He started putting in more work on himself, because he was the type of person, he was at service to others, and he realized that he had to work on himself to build himself, and he's currently doing that. He's doing a good job, you know. So, you know, if he could do it, you know, a lot of other men can do it. You know, don't come to us women for your escapism, for your knowledge, for your try to get your way out of shit, try to finesse, try to pimp, or whatever the fuck, you know, men try to do to us, because we made a foundation. We made a foundation now, and it can't be broken, and you can't penetrate it, because you had no part of this. You had no part. You were a blockage. You were in the way. And I see the change in my so-called twin too, like, but I don't see, like, it's not like a divine change. It's not like how my other friend, like, he's not perfect, but you know, the spiritual knowledge that he learned from me and other people, you know, he actually applies that into his life, and I've seen the glow up. Like, he went through a glow up, and you know, I'm here for that. But like, my so-called twin is like, I don't see that glow up, you know. I see, like, he's a worldly person, and that's fine. He could be whoever he wants to be, but there has to be a line that has to be drawn. Don't think you're gonna come over here and try to take energy, try to steal energy, you know, and you ain't put in. You ain't put in. That's like, it's the same way, you know, you and like two friends put it on a sack of weed, and then you got this one motherfucker ain't put it on shit, but he want to be around. They want to be around and hit the weed. No, you ain't put in on this, man. You ain't put in on this. And a lot of men need to realize it's time to put in the work. You have to put in the work. Just because you know it and it sounds good, you could talk about it all day, but if you're not living it, it doesn't mean shit. Or not only if you talking it, but you ain't living it, but it's like you use it to finesse, use it to pimp, and you use it just for you, just to get your way and try to be malicious and evil or whatever. And that's not cool at all. Like, that, you're gonna really burn. Like, you think you at the top now, you're gonna really get the hammer, because it's like you knew and you was cocky, you were arrogant, and you're gonna have your tower moment's gonna be very quick and very painful. And I don't want nothing to do with that. I want people around me that's elevating and bettering themselves, and because I'm doing the same thing. So I want to be around people. I don't want people around me using me or just not evolving. My twin has not evolved. I see it. Like, he got older. He still looks good, you know. Like, he doesn't look bad or anything. It's just like, I could just tell by his energy, you know. I could just tell by his energy how he looks, like, just the shit he posts, the things he say. Like, it's nothing really like bad, but it's like you're out there, like you're part of the world. Like, you're not a part of the light. You're not a part of this journey, so you can't come over here and try to steal energy and try to build it in a fucking mundane life. Like you're doing regular nigga shit. Like you're doing basic nigga shit. Like, you know, you're not, you're just trying to get ahead. You know, he's the Five of Swords energy. Every time I do a read on him, the Five of Swords come out. And the Seven of Swords, he's always on the bullshit. Like, he's always on the bullshit. Like you can't be real not one time. You can't not find a way to be scheming and plotting. Like he comes off like a very nice person and very sweet and like very knowledgeable. Like, he's not stupid or anything, but you know, his demeanor, you meet him, he's real cool, calm, and collected, and he's well spoken and well mannered, and you know, he's a good communicator when he wants to be. Like, conversation wise, you can have a conversation with him about almost anything, but it's like his heart is not lighter than a feather. And I don't want that energy around me. I've been through the Five of Swords and the Seven of Swords enough. Not even just with him, with damn near everybody that's been in my life so far. So I don't have time for that. I change lives. I elevate people. People that be around me and really fuck with me, they change after they go their separate ways for the better. And even if they're doing better than me, you know, it doesn't matter, right? So if you just come around to try to take and don't want to give, because I'm the receptor energy. I'm a female, I'm a woman. I'm the negative aspect of energy, so I'm supposed to receive. Like I always say, a divine masculine wouldn't be a divine masculine without the feminine energy, period. It just wouldn't happen. There has to be death for there to be a rebirth. And that's just how shit goes. And for a long time, I was afraid of death. I was petrified of death. I don't want to die. And I was just like, death is bigger than just passing away. You live a human life and you die. It's deeper than that. It's just, it's the natural law of creation. So I don't mind letting things die for a rebirth. And that's what I realized with my so-called twin. Because now I'm letting the situation die so the rebirth can happen, something brand new. He missed his chance. I gave him, he had more than enough time to jump on board. He didn't want that. He wanted what he wanted, and it didn't matter what I wanted, you know. So, but he wanted it. If I was to hit him up right now and be like, hey, I want you to pound me out from the back, he'll be on his way over here right now, right? Like, you see what I mean? This is not no regular ass 3D relationship, you know. And even like, not even just my twin, like just regular friendships with people, you know. I want something meaningful. I want to be around people that want more in life and they're gonna work to get it. And I want to see them be the best. And I don't want people around me that are envious or try to be in the way or block. Especially someone I want to lay up with, someone that I share my body with, share my mind with. But that's all I wanted to say on that. If you like my content, subscribe. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up button. And that's all I gotta say for now.